Hey, friends. Thank you for joining me for Tuesday Tea with Evelyn. So, I have my tea mug here today, and I actually am sipping the very last bag of winter tea that I have. So, I won't get any more of that until next winter. But I've been thinking I haven't had my English breakfast in a long time, or the Irish breakfast, or Scottish breakfast. So my next run, I'm going to have to get one of those. So tell me, what is in your cup today? Water, wine, coffee. Let me know, what are you sipping on today? Okay, so my question to you is: this weekend, did you watch the Super Bowl? And if you did your team win? And it was the Seahawks against the Patriots. So, did you watch the game? Have you been watching the Olympics? So, right now it's the Winter Olympics. Have you been watching those? So, this is, I don't even say this is a confession, because if you have been following me for a while, you already know I am not sports inclined whatsoever. I am not athletically inclined at all. I have zero vibes for that. So, no, I did not watch the Super Bowl. I did not watch the Olympics. However, for the Olympics, I do like to catch, and I don't even like look at the schedule to see it. If I just happen to pick it up, I'll watch it. But the figure skating, I love that. But you know why? I love the arts. And figure skating, it really is dancing on ice skates, honestly. So that I like. And when it comes to the fall Olympics, I'm sorry, the summer Olympics, I like to watch the what is it they do? The gymnastics. So that's about all the vibe I do for Olympics. A few years ago, I did enjoy what was it? Skateboarding. I didn't even know that was a part of the Olympics. So I did see a lot of, I catch some things that looks intriguing to me, but for the most part, I don't watch those. However, I have to tell you, I have the highest respect for people that go into the Super Bowl and the people that are, the Olympians. And here's why: these people show up for their craft every single day. I mean, if you think about all the hard work over years and years and years, the consistency of it, the sacrifices they have to make. Oh my gosh. And I mean, think about the Olympians. Most of them don't even live with their families at some point. They get to this level and they have these coaches, and they're removed from their family. So that's a huge sacrifice, not only for the Olympians, but for the family too. And oh my gosh, when you think about all the money that it takes to do a sport of any kind and to reach it to this level, I mean, not everyone can go to the Super Bowl. Not everyone can even get to the NFL. So, and the Olympians, same thing. I mean, you've got to be on top of the top of the top of the top of the top. And so when they don't get the silver or the gold or even the bronze, I'm like, I couldn't get any of it. I just applaud them for their hard work and for their dedication and the sacrifices that they've made, because this doesn't happen overnight. You don't wake up one day and say, I'm going to be an Olympian. I'm going to be in the Super Bowl. No, that was years and years and years of sweat and crying and physical exertion, maybe even some physical problems, with your feet, your knees. Always hearing about the athletes with their knees. So there's all these different things, but it's the sacrifice, it's their passion for it to get them to where they are. That is amazing. So I have high respect for Olympians and for any athlete, not just NFL. I mean, all of the sports takes a lot of money and time and sweat and sacrifice away from their families, away from their friends, away from other things that they really would like to pursue. But it's like, well, right now I am focused. So my question for you is, have you ever had to be focused? Now, not on that level, because I'm pretty sure there's no NFL players or Olympians watching Tuesday Tea with Evelyn. However, we all have some things that we've done in life that we need to have some level of sacrifice or dedication or hard work to. So I think first of all, for when we went to college. So if you went to college, you know it took money, it took time, it took dedication. You don't just show up on at midterm time and just take the midterm and be ready. If you are, I bow to you. Most of us have to put in that work, have to put in the sacrifices of not going to different activities with friends or family because we've got to study, or we take that sacrifice of the financials to pay for the colleges, to pay for the books. You've got it's just a lot. It's a dedication and hard work, but we know there's an end goal. So when you get your diploma, that's like you're getting your gold award, the gold medal. So you get your gold medal when you graduate. And then I think about homeschoolers, because I homeschool from K through 12 with my daughter. And that's a lot of sacrifice. It was a lot of money too, because we didn't do the charter school way. We just went a direction that we wanted to go. So that meant every penny, every single thing that my daughter needed came from our finances. So it was a financial sacrifice. It was the sacrifice of not being able to do a lot of other things like what my friends were doing, because I had to be home and school. So and a lot of hard work, and it's like getting up to do it every day. Like, do those athletes every single day want to work out? I'm sure no. I'm sure there are days that they don't want to, but they do it anyway. And I think I've heard, like, I've seen interviews with the Olympians, and it's like, wow, they get up like 2 and 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, and they work out before they go to school, and then after school they're working out some more. I'm like, oh my gosh, it is just focus. I'm sure there's days they don't want to. Just like the days that I don't want to do my exercises, and I'm not doing hours and hours and hours. But it's like showing up for yourself to get that goal. So what else? Just parenting in general, right? Parenting takes a level of sacrifice, whether you work from home or work outside of the home. It's a lot of work for years and years and years and years, 18 years plus per child. So it's a lot. It's a lot of sacrifices. So when we become empty nesters, or our kids are graduating from high school or from college, like, that's our gold award, right? and when our kids are finished with homeschooling, that's that gold award, because like we did it. We got through. What other sacrifices? Some sacrifices for jobs. Sometimes your jobs have to take you away from your families a lot. So yeah, there's that. I think that's why a lot of the people that I know that are in direct sales is because they wanted to leave that corporate world where they have to be on and working all these long hours and maybe having to travel, so that they can, and then they shift from doing that to doing direct sales so that they can be home from their family. But that's not for everybody. So you might be where you're sacrificing your time and your energy on your job, sacrificing that time away from your family and other things that you want to pursue. And then, oh my gosh, okay, here we are. If you're a caregiver, oh my gosh, there are sacrifices. There are sacrifices for caregivers. So I can tell you that from experience. So financially, again, things that you would like to do but really can't at this season. So there's so many different ways that we show up, not with the same level of commitment as an Olympian or an NFL player, but we still show up for ourselves in so many ways. I want to hear from you. I would like to know, what have you done in life or still doing or have yet to do, but you know you would like to, that's going to cost you some time, some energy, some dedication, some focus? Would love to hear. Tell me in the comments below, what is it that you have done in the past that maybe you've had to sacrifice some things? Like I told you, for me, college years, homeschooling years, now even the caregiving years. There's always something, right? So that's my story, but I want to hear yours. What have you had to sacrifice in the past, or maybe you currently are, or in the future looking for, I want to focus on this, and it's going to take me time away from some other things, some other commitments, because I want to be committed to this. Can't wait to hear what you got to say. And never forget to tell me, what are you sipping? Have a happy Tuesday, or whatever day of the week you are watching this video. I will see you in the next one. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And share this with a friend. Number one, I would love to hear as many comments that I can about, the commitments and the focus that we're doing. But also, when you share the video or comment or like it, then more and more people get to see the video. So I don't know, something about the algorithm. So help out the algorithms here. Let's make this be a gold medal video. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Be sure if you want to make sure that you see me in the next video, be sure that you subscribe to me. See you next time. Bye for now.